Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 3, Episode 8. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's the year 914 AD, and the Duke Wulfric, son of Duke Otto, is now 35 years old. He has 3 children. His oldest is a son, and then he has a daughter and another son, which is a good thing. You want to have multiple sons. As I'm finding out in one of my other games, where I have managed to take Duke Otto and his lineage, turn it into a kingdom here in Angria, and now he's in a situation where, in this other game that I'm playing with him, he's in a situation where he doesn't have a male heir for some titles, and it's like, oh. Anyway, in our place, things are a little different. One of the things I really wish they would do with this game, I don't see any. What is this? Duchy titles? Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure I've clicked on that before. That's nice. That allows me to see those. Okay. Kingdom titles. The kingdom and titles de jour. Empire titles, which are bigger. Faiths. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Cultures. Saxon. See, this is what I wanted to be able to see. Oh, I'm so glad this was in here. And houses. Okay, so what is this? Carling. Yeah, House Carling. That's cool. Houses. But faiths, this is important. So if we go back to the standard realm. Okay, I see. In our realm, we're all Saxon? Wow. Are we really? Or am I missing something? What's this? This is, I don't care about the fort. Siege of Ansburg. Kind of wanted to see. There we go. Arnsburg. It's Franconian. It's not it's not Saxon. That's why the map looked that way. So if I go to cultures, it's like, yeah, you're Saxon except for over here. Still, that's really cool. Huh. Oh, and then we have a problem up here? No, because this is our empire still. What is this? County culture, Saxon. County culture, Saxon. These are Saxon? We need to go get these. King Rurik. Saxon. Catholicism, but he is not. He is what? He is something else. Oh yeah, he's Norse. He has trickster, intrigue. He is defending, and he has that much military strength. So if we wanted to get stayed, we'd need to, which we lost early, we need to get this back. Can we manufacture a claim on that? Wait a minute. Hold on, my boy. Hold on, my boy. It's been a little bit since I played this. Yeah, oh, yeah. We want to go down here and just buy this. Sanction loopholes. We want to get this and just use our piety, which is at 1,000, to just buy these. So let's keep working on that. You can ask your head of faith. You can ransom chieftain. You know what? This guy, 23 years old. I can ransom him for 43. He can't pay for the whole thing yet. Well, I'm not sure I want to ransom him, and he's allied. It's better if he's in jail. Let's just leave him there. Where is he right now? You're prisoner. Move to dungeon. His close family loses 15 opinion. Well, guess what? Oh, and I gain stress because I don't want to gain any more stress. I have enough stress as it is. I wish somebody in my lands would offer a party, because that removes a lot of stress. This guy, he's at plus 11, even though he's demanding a council position. Oh, he's learned, and he's got stewardship of 15, but see, I got a really good steward, so there's just no spot for you, dude. There's nowhere for you to go. I'm not going to put somebody on my council just because they're powerful. But that reminds me, I wanted to take a look at this. This right here, castle holding. It's a castle. Hide tents. De jure hierarchy. Is this county capital? Plains. What I wanted to know is Tecklenburg, and there's a temple Yeah, it says there's a temple there. So does it always have to go to a religious person? I wonder, when he dies. He's lowborn. And this also has a temple in it, I assume. Yes, type temple. So I assume, and that has a temple. And this is a temple too, isn't it? But it's owned by a vassal. I want people who can marry, not these ugly old bishops in charge. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Okay. Bishopric. Is it me, or did my lands get developed when I wasn't looking? I thought there were a bunch of empty spaces, but now there's one right there. The barony. So you can build something there, but here's the problem. Construct a new holding. It's so expensive. I don't know how you're ever supposed to get the kind of money to do that. So... but what I was one of the buttons I'd like to have down here, it shows you faiths, which is great, and we can see up here the Oldenburg faith is, yeah, we need to get that fixed. So, and what's he doing in the county of Oldenburg? He's got 11 years left to fix that faith. What I would very much like to do is have one that showed me county control, a button down here. So Paradox, if you could make that happen, show me additional modes, governments. Development, which, yeah, we're not developing. Is that what that means when it's all red? We're not developing. Terrain, oh, that's neat. And counties. Okay. But what I'd really like to see is a mode that would show me control. Because otherwise, the only way to see it is to go in here and look at this guy and say, hey, what are you doing? And then he can see it. And he's doing what right now? The county of Bremen, which is the only one that doesn't have good control, so that's good. And then there's this one, which has lower control, but that's okay. Alright, and if we go up here, pass limited crown authority, vassals can be retracted. It creates a lot of anger, but it's a nice thing to be able to do. We can't pass that because we don't have plenary assemblies yet, which is this thing that we're currently working on, and we should have in 4 more years. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you. Okay, so in the meantime, what we have is this, and this war is the Alban claim on the Jarldom of the Isles, which is where? The Jarldom of the Isles. Oh. And this is our friend, Alba, who's going after this, the Jarldom of the Isles, and he's over here working hard for this, working hard for his money. He's just about got the whole thing taken over. We haven't contributed a dime to that, really. Outliving a child? No! Paul died? Died from being sickly. See, I've had a son before in a different game who shed the sickly trait and became quite strong. But not little Paul. Oh, no. You've been overwhelmed by stress. Yeah, great. Brother. Okay. Well, see, and here's the thing. Overwhelmed by stress, but go look at this. Okay. No learning break. I gotta get rid of some stress. How much stress do I have? 130. I need to lose 30 some stress. Call a hunt. You can only lose 30 stress because you are compassionate. Embrace celibacy. No, that's not going to have trait celibate. Yeah, that's not happening. I can't imagine how that would make me feel more stressful. Wouldn't it? Call a hunt. 67 gold and I can lose 30 stress. Okay, I'm going to call hunt and try it. The Liberty faction against King Aegis. Alright, I must have secured the plains twice over by now and still no sign of game. Everyone expects me to return triumphant with a trophy, but as things are looking, I will only return with shame. The nearest market should have a stag. You lose, oh my gosh. You gain prestige, you gain hunting trophy, you spend a whole bunch of prestige. I will not sink so low. Humble honesty. Direct vassal opinion +5. I'll take that. I wouldn't go to the market to look for a stag. Please. It's probably because his prowess is so low. It's 6. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses and leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the stag and other game for a journey back. Heed the call of the wild is usually an adventure, and this outing truly delivered both the good and the bad in overabundance. You gain prestige and your hunt ends, and the stress goes down, but you're still stressed. And fertility is minus 10%, my man. And we're not working a scheme against anybody. We're working against a scheme against Countess Oda. Oh, yeah, because... Oh, we're swaying her, but she's at 58. As soon as it gets done, I'm going to start romancing my spouse. A secret exposed. My vassal, Mayor Gero, has accused Gottfried, lower of my vassal, Countess Elizabeth, of having copulated with my vassal, Countess Elizabeth. Such things. Oh, my goodness. Countess Elizabeth, you're 20, and you were copulating with this old dodger? Oh, my goodness. Well, you're a vassal, I suppose. Crime cannot go unpunished. Countess Elizabeth loses 30 opinion you for 10 years. All of Countess Elizabeth's family lose 15 opinion you, and you imprison her. And as I have a fair reason, no one will think me a tyrant, or these accusations are not. Godfrey gains 20 opinion of you. And he's an old man. And Countess Elizabeth gains, and I lose a level of devotion. I'm going to do that and see what happens. Oh, I just lose a level, but I don't lose any piety. I lose a little bit of piety per month. That's fine. But they like me. Besides, they're just fornicating. They're having a good time. It's between them and their families. It's really funny how historically, royally, this all happened. And it was such a big deal. It was such a big scandal. It was such a big scandal for people to have relationships. But when they're marrying for... Oh, great. When they're marrying for alliances, let them have some fun. Come on, just children everywhere. What they should have done is just let everybody do whatever they want to do, have children everywhere, and say, you're the most qualified son of all of my brood. I'm going to let you be the next king. Or you're the most qualified daughter. Whoever seemed to have the best head on their shoulders. Say, you know what? I have 20 children. I don't know how many are legitimate or illegitimate, but you're qualified. And you have my blood, so you get to go. Ermentrude. Oh, Princess Ermentrude of West Francia. Alright, so she's got what? She's got daughters. This is courtier. Huh. And that's what? Her daughter? And she's got another daughter who's married to someone. And this is what? Let's see. Of West Francia. Princess Ermentrude. Oh, and her spouse is dead too. Mother of Countess Balthit. She's, what is she doing? At Countess Balthit's court. I could arrange for her to be married to one of my knights. She would accept. Children of this marriage will be born into House Utelid. This, I'm sure, doesn't give me any kind of an alliance, but hey. Marry all her people over into my court. I have knights that need wives. He's Saxon. You're Orthodox Cumbrian. You can marry this guy. He's a little cranky and he needs a wife. Look at his face. He's a little upset. Countess Oda gained 25 opinion of you. Good. Now I can start trying to seduce my wife. Nothing is better than seducing your own wife. I will gladly accept the marriage. I mean, you ladies are over there in that court all by yourself. Accept your marriage proposal. It's not going to buy me any kind of an alliance, but I have 2 alliances, and I have a daughter who's betrothed, which is why there's an alliance. And my son, Wulfric, does not have an alliance. Now, there's Sweden took over all of this? Really? When did that happen? Mystical knowledge. I have come across a book describing how ancient monastics used trances and visions of ecstasy to commune with heaven. Oh, I like the sound of that. Seems a strange practice in our modern age, but perhaps there is something to be learned from them. You test the mystical practices. What do the other tests say? I will test the mystical practices. Let's try. I want to look at Sweden. What's going on with them? How did they manage to get all this land over here? If I go to duchy titles, kingdom titles, Burgundy. They took Burgundy from someone. How did they manage that? That makes him pretty powerful. It still says his military strength is inferior to ours because he doesn't have any alliances, and he's currently defending against people. Huh. That's interesting. So, kingdom titles, Burgundy. The Despotate of Burgundy. De jure part of the Empire of Francia. Claimants. Pressed claim from Princess Tiberge of Lotharingia. Oh, go back. I want to see this. Pressed claim from this woman. She's a courtier. Pressed claim from this woman. She's 31. She has a husband, too. I would expect them all to have husbands when they're that age. She has a press claim, and she's Princess Maria of the Byzantine Empire. Wandering, but she has a spouse. She's wandering. Too far away to interact. I was thinking I might be able to invite her to my court. He has a pressed claim, and he is who? Of the Byzantine Empire. And he's unlanded. I can't invite him to a court he won't accept. I'd make you a knight, maybe. And she has an unpressed claim. So there's all these people who have claims to this, and we don't. I'd like to have that. Expand my realm. But Frisia. Who has Frisia? Not yet created. 7 de jure counties. The Kingdom of Frisia. So the Duchy of Frisia, which is owned by this person, Duke Balderic. He has a spouse, and he has all these titles. The Duchy of Galère, the Duchy of Frisia. He's got all this stuff, and he's got, what, 1 children? A count vassal in the Duchy of Galère. I think I just want to come by your duchies and take them. Because look, what do you got? You're allied to Petty King Godwin, who has a lot of soldiers. But, yeah, because he has 2,700 levies. Jeez. So you're allied to somebody who can really help you out. Okay, well, that's good for you. So, mystical knowledge. Locked in a room, strange powders on a burning fire, providing overpowering heat, smoke, and smells, as I tried to feel the things that lie beyond the world of senses. I do not know how much time has passed before strange, indecipherable visions of light and pulsing sounds came to me. Was it my imagination or a glimpse of the divine? Is there even a way to tell? I need to try again to see if anything is different. You gain interesting. I'll record my findings down in the future. Do I get more lifestyle points if I try to continue to experiment? Or am I going to hurt myself? Let's try again. So what's this? The Byzantine Empire is over here. This is trouble. As I experiment more and more, I get a clearer and clearer grasp of things. And then I get the munchies. No. It is as if I can now summon the presence I feel when I start my little ritual. It offers stability and comfort as the chaos of the world surrounds me. This is what I have been seeking. You gain the trait Wise Man, which gives me hardly anything divine, but very relaxing, introspective rest. Oh, I like this. And stress gain for 5 years, minus 20%. Heck yeah, I'm taking the stress gain. I'd like to have that learning, but that'd be nice. I gotta take that stress gain. So this is what? The Byzantine Empire. Oh, man. I don't want to get in a fight with the Byzantine Empire. Their liege is who? This guy. Oh, my gosh. They called their liege to war. I'm going to be dead. But here's what I don't know. If I go to war with this guy, well, I can't. I got to keep an eye on things, because here's what I don't quite understand yet. I don't have this memorized. If I try to go to war with this guy, if I make a claim on his title, can he call his liege? It doesn't say he's allied. Does his liege automatically join him? I don't think he does. But since we're 2 different kingdoms, 2 different things, 2 different realms, Maybe he does. Bastard founder may not inherit titles. Oh, well, I'd definitely like to take your title from you then. You're 43 and you have no kids and you can't inherit titles. I want this. I want this from you. Very much so. A kind word. My paths happen to have crossed with Jarl Sigbjorn, and to my surprise it seems that he does not have a great impression of my friend Joan. Oh, my sister. Oh, perhaps I should take this opportunity to change his mind. Let me tell you a story about Joan. 45% chance that I improve his opinion, 28% I make things worse, 5% that I disastrously harm her reputation, or people should be talking about me instead and I lose 12 more stress. Yes, that would be the appropriate thing to do. I was hoping that some anti-stress things would come along, and they did. Sender ransom. Small but meaningful. Not every gift has to be a grand statement of wealth. Smaller things can make a far greater impression, as long as they are chosen well. I wonder what Duchess Werberg would appreciate. My wife, the Duchess. Who's allied to me, who has intelligence, and is bearing a baby. That is very nice. Silver locket. Yes. So who is this? Chief? What? Oh, he wants to ransom this guy. He pays 27 to me. Huh. I can't... You can't pay me the whole thing? Chieftain is dear to me. Would you consider a return for this offer? Gains 5 opinion of the Jarl. He already doesn't like me. Where is he from? He is truce, and he has 1,300 people in 3 nights. If I let this guy go, look at him. He's allied. He's got some troops. He's just going to come... He's a child of a concubine. He's just going to come after me and cause trouble, and he's got a bunch of titles. All right, fine. I'll let him go. Countess Oda has been swayed. Good, she's at 81. I like that. Be happy, Countess. Look, you have too many titles, actually. We have to figure out what's going on with your titles here. When you die, hopefully they get passed to multiple people. To the implacable Wolfric. Thank you so much for the silver locket. Alright, it made her happy. Cool. The scheme gains more traction. Up here, can imprison criminals. Okay, let's see. Wenna, 29% I might succeed. Countess Anna, 5% that I'll succeed. Countess Elizabeth, 31%. My vassal, and that's because, yeah, I don't want to imprison any of those people. I can declare... Realm will lose when a vassal dies. That's the thing we were working on last time, is this guy. This is the problem. Yep. Oh, but... Wait a minute. Why? His son died. Died under suspicious circumstance. Oh, because we murdered him, I think. Is that why? I forgot what I did last episode, but I think I killed that guy, didn't I? Okay. She is with child. And there's his son. So there's his title. Your vassal. And knight's primary title holder, Count Bernard. Line of succession. His primary heir is this person who is a vassal in a different kingdom. That's why. And he has this title. And he has this claim to the county of Bremen. Okay. I can't arrange in a marriage because he doesn't have anybody to arrange in a marriage to. That's the problem. Why is this guy not his... Who is this guy? To him. He's what? His grandparent. This is his grandson? Why doesn't your son get this title? Son of Count Bernard. You have a claim to that title. I'd invite you to court, but he will not accept. If I grant you a title... What happens if I grant him a county title? Because if I grant him a title, like the county of Dannenberg, you gain 30 stress because you are ambitious. And he has then a claim to the county of Bremen. Is this a smart thing to do? Bathild, 30, irrational gambler. You're 10, dude. You need a better wife. But this is his son, and this is his daughter, who I'm not going to marry off to my son because my son needs a better alliance than that. That's not an alliance. I think this is a smart thing to do, but I'm not entirely sure. So you guys are probably all screaming at me, don't do it. County of Lüneburg or the County of Dannenberg. Well, the County of Lüneburg is right next to the county that he's going to have the claim on, Bremen. And he's Catholic and he's Saxon. So it's like, heck yeah. You gain 30 stress. I'm going to grant this title to him. And he's going to become my vassal. Person of interest to you. Mayed died. Person of interest. Well, Count Sane died. Princess Ermentrude died. My list gets smaller. Lucia. I need to check something here. Hooks and secrets. Strong hook on Countess Oda. I have a strong hook on her? Oh, she has a hook on me. Oh, yeah. Hooks you hold. You have a hook on your daughter. Of course, you got hooks on your kids, naturally. The Chancellor. This man, who is he? He's someone I let go. He's unmarried and he's located in Navarra. And this guy, I have a hook on him. Hooks and potential hooks, secrets. And he's done the same thing. He's unlanded and he's not married. And there's his liege. So there's nothing I can really do. I can invite him to court because I have a hook on him. Big deal. He will not accept. Use your hook. I would only bring him if he was like going to do something great for me. I could arrange a marriage. But it'd be no good. If I'd let him go and he'd become a vassal in a foreign land or something, maybe there would be something worthwhile to do with that hook. So, realm will lose land when the vassal dies. Okay, but I have a guy who has a claim to this title now. It's the County of Bremen, so they can fight over it, I think. My daughters. Oh! I've never seen this before. I have twins? Oh, man, how awesome is that? Oh, jeez. That's really cool. Twins. Why is my brain all of a sudden coming up short on what to name twin daughters? Certainly there are some famous twins I could think of, but my brain is like not functioning right now. Good Saxon names. Anna. Ethella. I like Ethella. That's alright. Oh, and Margaret. Anna and Anna? No. Agnes. Anna and Agnes? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I had twins. Well, heck yeah. Oh, and so let's go here and look at your twins. Oh, and she got the intelligent trait. And she did not. She got twins. Oh, how nice. Twins. Honey, you're getting pinned. You're my kids. You're getting pinned. You're people of importance. And there's my spouse. Wow, this is great. Dynasty head of your house. Okay. Wow. Visions of the divine. I beckon my bishop, Niniwa, however you pronounce his name, to join me in the circle of brass orbs and candles arranged on staves throughout the dark room. This feels wrong. These are divine beings, not meant for mortal eyes to see, but my intentions are pure. I convince him to assist me, 96%, and I gain 100 learning experience. Or I gain 25 and he gains opinion of me. He already has 30 opinion of me. I gain the learning experience. That's what I want. Yes. So I gotta get up here. And I want to get this. Sanction loopholes. So I gotta go down here. I gotta get open-minded next. And then apostate. Different faith opinion. Plus 15. Faith conversion costs. Alright. Well. And what is this? This is the conquest for the county of Orava, my liege's war. Blessed are the meek. I was shocked when I caught Wolfric trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Countess Elizabeth. He gave me an impressive speech on how he can now understand why what he was doing is wrong. He's humble. Gains him opinion of liege, opinion of vassals, clergy opinion. Yes, my son. Good job. Oh my goodness, and my stress is continuing to go up. How'd that happen? Thought I've been doing all the anti-stress things. Well, King is being attacked by King Rothard. King Aegidius, is that how you pronounce that? Aegidius? Being attacked by King Rothard of Bavaria. He is allied to Duke Miradov, and he's allied to me. I like it. This kid's 13, and he's allied to me. Very nice. Task aborted. Bishop can no longer continue with the conversion of faith in the county. Why? Did it convert on its own? Oldenburg? Because it's Catholic now. Task aborted. So yeah, convert faith. Everybody is of the appropriate faith now. So now, if I wanted, I could have him fabricate a claim on a county. It costs me money. I'd much rather use my piety, but I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take a while, because we have to get this, and this. So I'd rather he fabricate a claim now. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to fabricate a claim on this place. Because this guy over here has no allies and a tiny army. He's got a big liege, and his primary heir is somebody else. And he's a bastard founder, and he can't have titles. So I want to take his title from him before he dies. So in 17 months, he'll have a title for me. What is this? Promote culture. Is there anywhere you need to promote culture? I don't think we're... Oh, down here. What is this? Mersenburg? Mersenburg. You're Polobian. And Countess here is Catholic and Saxon. So, yeah. Why don't you... How long would it take to do this? 4 years. Boo. Okay. Well, do it. We'll suffer with slightly lesser taxes. Anytime I start to get this much money, I start thinking, I need to hold on to it for a huge army because something bad is about to happen. And I'm being raided by these clowns. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where does it say they're at? Oh, they're right here? Jarldom of Nordmark. No, it's not the same guy, is it? Being raided by Chieftain Karel, who also has the same kind of flag. Where is he at? He's right there. Rostok. See, because I gave Mecklenburg away. I want to get that back. Okay, learning perk is available. Awesome. Open-minded. Sanctioned loopholes we will get. I see it says I'm being raided by him, but where are his actual raider people? I don't see them. What would happen if I went over here and stormed his castle? I don't think I could, right? Because I'm being raided. What does this being raided? Hostilities will end. I think it just means I can attack his armies if they're in my lands. I'd like to spend some of this money making improvements in my lands. Hanover. You have constructing bastions and walls. You're constructing. How soon before you're done? Or are you done? Oh no, 19 months left. Okay. So Hanover is constructing something, and Hildesheim is not constructing anything. Why don't you construct 112 golds, 20 month? Give us those taxes, baby. And Lip. Lip is always a good place. I probably need to spend some money here too. Farms and fields. So we'll do that. We'll spend some money to start improving our realm. You can designate a guardian for Heloise. Alright, Heloise, what would I like you to do? Oh, you can get really good stewardship if I teach you. I will be your teacher. Oh, Duchess, my wife is even better at it. And she's also really good at diplomacy. Oh my goodness, my wife. Yes, she's going to be the one to train you. Okay, can imprison criminals. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Excellent, I like this. Right now, it's a relative time of peace. These are... Oh yeah, sell everything, which is impossible to read. I love it. I gain money and lose stress. I can't see. Can you imagine being born back then and then finding out you had bad eyesight and there's no such thing as glasses yet? Oh my gosh. Just the thought. Horrific. Seduce the Duchess. 90% chance, 17 months left. I prefer to make my wives my lovers. Okay, he's going to fabricate this claim, and then we're going to have some busyness to get down to. How are we for knights? We have 7. And we have extras. And let's see. And our son isn't old enough to be a knight yet, so we don't have to forbid him from doing it. Don't want him to get killed. Count Aegidius is being attacked by Countess Booger Nose Farah, the Greedy. What does she have claims to? The County of Nassau. What? She has claims to where? The County of Nassau. Oh. Hey, you want to get married? To someone in one of my knights? I'd like to have a... Does that give me a... If I have her marry one of my knights, does it... It doesn't give me a claim, does it? Her claims are going to go to her primary heir, this person who's married to someone else. But I am curious about this. If I marry her off to my knight, he doesn't get anything, does he? Just from being married to her. She has one claim on what? Prince Bishop Arnsberg. But because she then becomes... She's a neighboring fellow vassal. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to marry him. It's not going to give me access to that, is it? I'd like to have her stuff. Marburg. What is this? I'd like to have access to this, though. This would be great. And Nassau? I'd like to have that, too. Unfortunately, the only thing to do... How could I get access to that? These 2 titles. Because her oldest son... There's the younger son. There's really no way for me to get those titles, is there? That's the thing I don't understand yet, because I'm not well versed in it, is how do I get access to titles? What's the best way to do it? Spouse tourney day. The sun is shining and peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. All my knights cheer as Duchess Werberg announces the tournament in their honor, and for once I get to simply sit and watch. I'm not going to spend an entire tourney day stuck to the throne, however. I too cheer my knights, gain 20, every knight gains 20 opinion to me, or I gain prestige. Oh yes, I want my knights to love me. Please, yes. All of you love me. Great. Yes, they love me. That's what I like to see. The holding of Dannenberg got motivated workers. Okay, hold on. Motivated workers. The holding of Dannenberg. Where is that? Oh, it got motivated workers. Well, so what does that give them? The builders in this holding are motivated. Building construction time is lessened. Oh, well then. I will spend a little bit more money for you. You deserve it. If you're going to have motivated workers, we'll put it to use. I like this period when there's not a lot going on and I can just spend my hard-earned cash on improving things so that the taxes can go up. Converted from Welsh to Saxon. Converted, yes. Where is this? Prince. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, Prince Bishop. Your Chancellor. Where is he? My Chancellor. Converted? Yeah. He converted from what? From Welsh to Saxon? Thank you, my dude. Awesome. Excellent. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I should go back. Go back. Search for a court physician. We should probably always have one available if we can. That's awesome. He switched to Saxon. Yeah, you see how great our culture is here. We're all happy people. You like us? Court physician. Oh, so this is cool. This option is available because of my learning skills. Miss Salva is widely known in... You pay 25 to who? Miss Salva. This woman down here. Because her learning is 17. And she is a physician, herbalist, and insightful thinker. She's 71. I'm going to pay money to her and she's going to croak. This woman has no learning skills. She would kill you and she's lowborn. All your people are going to die. This woman has good learning. She's Asatru and Pelobian. This one is Catholic and Slovian. She's going to croak soon. That's the problem. She's going to croak soon, and then I'm not going to have... Yeah. She's too old. This woman has good learning, and she probably... Well, located in Wolp. She's unmarried and located in Wolp. Oh, well, Oh, I have to pay him no matter what, don't I? So it's like, do you want the really good physician, or do you want the young one who's going to be your physician for a while? 71. I'm going to pay her, and a year from now she's going to be dead, and then I'm not going to be able to use court physician for 5 more years, so I'm going to pay this young girl. She's going to be my court physician. Yes, I think so. She's lowborn. The celebration has come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seems to be over when Duchess Wehrberg suggests a reading. My wife is... Major architectural expertise, reinvigorating friendship, silver locket, attraction, opinion. She's especially learned, so I'm going to give you... Spiritual medicine would give us a chance to learn. I'm going to choose that because she's learned. Uh-oh, it was the wrong choice. Oh, darn. Well, that's too bad. Too bad. I thought because she was intelligent, she was very learned, that she would like that choice. But I prowled through the documents, both ancient. Yes, and so for 102, I get an unpressed claim on the county of Grongingen. Alright, so if child benefits from spouses to the perceptive Wolfric, I call on your honor and lance to join me in the Jorvik conquest of the earldom of Lindsey. Okay, but if I declare war on this guy, he has what? 5 allies. There's a superior, so I can't take that because he's got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. This is what? Oh my gosh. So I can't do that. So how am I supposed to figure that out from this? Because I look at this. So I guess his ruler can come to his aid for that title. That's too bad. Oh, bummer. I was hoping that was going to be a smart decision, and it wasn't. Now it's a lot of money spent for something that I can't obtain, because this guy, oh my gosh, he's got 7,000 troops he can raise on his own, the Byzantine Empire. He's going to take us all over, man. He is going to take us all over. Oh, brother. Who are these fools? The army of Siegen, County of Nassau. Wow, they have a lot of troops they've raised there. Locked in his room, Wolfric. He keeps the lazy trait. Oh, no. It's going to add stress to me, but I can either make him craven, likelihood of dying in battle. Oh, and none of those choices are good. Arbitrary, stewardship, intrigue. Learning, stress gain. Oh, no, none of these are good choices. Okay, fine, you can keep lazy. Jeez. None of those are good. I'm going to stay in my own land here and do nothing. This looks like trouble to me. See, now there's a whole bunch of wars. What was I telling you earlier? This game is notorious for doing this. It's like, holy cow. This is Bavarian claim on the kingdom of meets French. Wow. This guy, the Byzantine Empire, he's a problem. He is a big problem. Like, he's just come in and marched in here in Orthodox Greek, and he's just been storming up the lands. That is... She's 24. He's 20. They don't have any kids yet. So he's got these kids and no grandkids. Huh. New law. Liege released. Liege taken prisoner. Right. And he was released. The Liege has passed law autonomous vassals. What does that do? Direct vassal opinion. Vassals provide levies. Autonomous vassals. Wow. Neighboring ruler won a war. Your neighboring countess has won for against the Liege in the Independence War. So now she's independent. So where's my liege? East Francia. Yeah, oh, so Nassau's now separate. So Nassau's independent. So she's not at war. She's in a truce. She's got a bunch of troops, and she's got no alliance. Servants have all been sent away. And our bed has been decorated with roses. Yay! We reunited in marriage, and now we're lovers. Alright. So this... Nassau. That's what I should have had him fabricating against. Huh. Allied to Count Menengard of Parsberg. Marriage. She doesn't have an alliance. She's got a lot of troops, though. That's the problem. Huh. Well, have fun being independent when you're only that big. County of Metz. Has no liege. He's a foreign ruler. He's allied to Duke Genoa. This is going to be interesting. Get all these little tiny independent counties with nobody to help protect them from the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire is just going to roll in here and take everything. Aquitaine is a different story. This guy's pretty powerful. Well, it says his military strength is inferior to ours. He's got a lot of land, though. How come he can't raise a bigger army? West France. Their military strength is vastly inferior to ours. And they have what? Allied to the Duchess of Anjou. Allied to Queen Isabella of West France through marriage. Kingdom of West Francia. Huh. What do I have titles to? What do I have claims to? Counties, county. Request a claim. Oh, the Pope. Pope. Sway him. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? Okay, you could pay money. If you sent a gift, he would accept. It'd be 20 opinion. Oh, man. I'd like to have a... If I do that... yeah. Request a claim. Then I'd get a claim. I spend a bunch of piety, and I get a pressed claim on the Kingdom of West Francia. Oh, man. Then I'd have to save up a whole bunch of money. Here's the problem. Okay. You have to think this through. I'm 38 years old. I don't want the pressed claim until I can actually afford to go to war. Because if you get the press claim and then you don't manage to actually press it, if you don't manage to go to war for it, then what happens is you die and that claim doesn't go to your kid. It's only titles that go to kids. So you got to press that claim and earn the title. But that would be... See, the Byzantine Empire we have no chance against. But West France... Because he has so few military strength. Why does he have so few military strength? I'm curious about that. He's also... Was he? And he's in wars that he's defending against him. Conquest of the county of Boulogne. And he's... attacking Jarl for the county. Wow. Child benefits. He's helped me truly see the splendor of your realm. Great. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I'd like to have all this West France land. This would be great. The Byzantine Empire being here bothers me. I'm going to need powerful allies to take on that tool. Poland. Wow. How does the Queen of Poland only have... She's got to have a bunch of powerful allies then. Yeah, she does. Yeah, people inside her domain. This guy. Pomerania. Wow. Do you have the cute puppies? Is this where they came from? Huh. Secrets of Nature. I received an offer from Rodolinda van Uitled, a noble woman from Wulp. The letter is to be believed. She's an experienced herbalist who would be willing to share her knowledge in return for room and board. The offer is intriguing. I'm always eager to learn something new. You earn the trait herbalist, giving you intrigue and learning and a medium health boost. And my bishop loses, and I gain 50 lifestyle points. She could plant a garden of sacred herbs. No, I want the herbalist trait. I'm taking that. Yes, I don't care if my bishop loses a little bit of liking of me. I want the trait. Look at me now. Herbalist, confider, astute intellectual, secrets of nature. Rodalinda and I are spending another late night categorizing plants and brewing potions. I am paging through one of her worn tomes when I discover a paragraph which would make Bishop froth at the mouth. I must delve deeper. You gain the witch secret. This character practices witchcraft. I will not be distracted by myths and heresy. Diligent student, and I gain learning for 5 years. And she gains opinion. Perfect. That I like. You can unlock a new perk for learning lifestyle. Yay, we're getting there. Alright. Yeah, so you have two alliances. Petty King of America and King Rothard of Bavaria. But you don't have anybody else like Wessex here. He's got a pretty good charge of armies, and he's got Petty King Godwin. And he's not been betrothed to anyone. I have 2 daughters. Agnes, he will not accept. Is it 0? I don't have a hook on him. Okay, well. Kid, keep an eye on you, because I think it's going to be important. And down here, the kingdom of... He's got a son. Your kingdom is not very strong, is it? Aquitaine. You have all this land down here, but you don't really have anything. You're constantly under siege, aren't you? Sweden comes in here. Wait, what just happened? Sweden came in and took part of it back from the Byzantine Empire. Oh, that's interesting. So now what happens to the Byzantine Empire? They could still raise 7,000 troops. That's just amazing. They can raise 7,000 troops because of this. Wow. Sweden came and took that, though. That's interesting. My liege is losing all his wars. He's like, why aren't you helping? Well, you had to get involved in all this stuff. Bavaria claim on the kingdom of East Francia. Bavaria. It's right there. So I came down here and helped. Here's the problem. Look at all these guys. There's thousands of them. 1,500, 1,500, 1,800. Now I could come down here and I could assault this place, but I would need a big time army to do that. I need a really powerful army to do that. And the problem is, these wars, I can't call my allies, and that's where my strength comes from, is being able to call my allies. So if I can't call them, it's kind of like, why get involved? East Francia. Oh, you're getting bloodied, and aren't you defending against someone? You're allied to Austria and Strasbourg. Staring at the stars. I gain 50 learning lifestyle opinions and insight in the heavens, which gives me stewardship and learning and prestige. Or I gain a whole bunch of piety, 25 learning lifestyle points, earthly focus, which gives me monthly piety, and a clergy opinion. Well, since his opinion's been waning, I'll grab that one. You are known and dedicated for your faith. Good, because I'm going to need that piety. This county right here, Zutphen. Is it independent? What is this? He's got the county of Zutphen, and he has a bunch of claims to everything else, and he has allied to Pavia, who has 760 troops, and he's allied to this person who has 399. Your culture discovered the fascination of plenary assemblies, which means now we can go in here and pass limited crown authority. Rulers can change between available partition succession laws. Titles can be revoked. Vassals can be retracted. Clan government. Yes, pass the law. All right. Now, secession. You could change this, but I don't think that there's... Well, you can't change this. Saxon culture does not have heraldry or does not have the hereditary rule innovation yet. All children inherit equally. All children inherit equally. Direct vassal opinion. So, under partition succession, your titles will be divided equally between your children. Younger children will be given titles starting with those of the same rank as the primary title. This younger children will be, I don't know what the difference is as far as titles go. Upon succession, all titles held by the late ruler will be divided among their eligible children, with the player heir always being given the primary title, realm capital, and any direct de jure titles. In this one, all titles held by the late ruler will be divided amongst their eligible children, with the player heir always being given primary title, realm capital, and de jure titles. I don't see a difference between these two, other than the bonuses: direct vassal opinion, player heir opinion, and eligible child opinion. So I don't see how that's... It doesn't seem like there's a major addition. High partition. All children inherit. Single heir. You do not have high crown authority. So that's what you got to get to the next level, is high crown authority, and then you can say, I want it to go to... You can either do oldest child inherits, youngest child inherits, or oldest house member inherits. So, I don't care about any of that. And, the difference here is also tribal members. Tribal rulers are locked to this succession type. You can do this other one. I get it. Okay, well. That doesn't really change anything. Now, gender law. This is what's cool. Equal. You do not have high crown authority. Men and women are equal in succession. I like that, because then it's just your oldest kid gets it, I think. At any rate, the coolest thing is you can revoke titles. So here is this title that I'm going to lose, because why am I still going to lose this title? Holder, line of succession, Count Benar Hermana. Oh, because he's a vassal in another land. And who is he? Is he his brother? Who is he? Who is this guy? In relation to this guy. Oh, that was his dad. So he's the grandson. So that's why I'm going to lose this, because it's going to go to the grandson. But I could go here and I could say revoke titles. Wrong holding type. Temple holdings cannot be effectively held by characters with feudal government and will provide no taxes or levies. So it's the wrong holding type anyway. It's temple holding. I need to give it to someone else. So if I do this, he will accept this as an act of tyranny, causing your subjects to lose 20 opinion of you. I don't have a hook for him. He gains a pressed claim of the county, loses 80 opinion of you for 10 years, grows closer to forming a rivalry, and the control level drops. How can I get a hook on him? He's 48. Bremen. Is there a way to get a hook on him? Known criminal. Okay. Allowing me to punish her without being granted a tyrant. Wait a minute, hold on. So what if I did this? Imprison. She will leave Count Bernard's court. I gain 9 stress because I'm compassionate. How much stress do I have? 58. It might succeed. There's an 8% chance that it'll succeed. Success chance. There's a chance of acceptance. It's an 8% chance. That's just so slim. I was thinking if I could imprison her and then release her, it would give me a hook on him. On decline, she leaves his court. Let's imprison her. There's an 8% chance of success. It's almost nothing, but renegade. Alright, so she's a traitor. So now, what happens? She's gone, renegade. Located in Skane. Oh, and we gain the fascination mustering grounds. Oh, wow. So, that's what we're studying. Casus Belli. Can use individual de jure Casus Belli. Yeah, that's what I want. And this is 17 years. That'd be perfect. Okay, so, that'd be wonderful. Back to here. You request excommunication. He will excommunicate her. That's not going to give me a hook, and it spends a bunch of my piety, so I don't care about that. Modify the feudal contract. Doesn't matter. I need a hook on him. So let's go do this. Spy Master. Find secrets. Count to Bernard of Bremen's court. She's got 7 months to do it. Alright. Holy letter. My recent endeavors with the realm of theology have given me greater appreciation for God's representatives on earth. Okay, so all my stress goes up, or I can just gain piety. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, this episode's ran long. We're going to do this. We're going to stop it here. Lots going on. And my lieges. My lieges wars are all losing because I'm not participating. Anyway, if you guys dig the episode, as always, give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below with a timestamp. And if a timestamp is relevant. If it's not, don't worry about it. And as always, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please think about subscribing. My Patreon is listed down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.